How's it going, my fartastic fans? I'm Silent Senior 09, and this is Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Silent Senior? Why are we here? Didn't we kick old Majora's butt twice? 6 times, technically, when you get right down to it? I mean, with all the little forms and creepiness. Haven't you had enough of this game? Well, truth be told, I kind of have had enough, which is why I have to say this now. For those of you who were looking forward to me doing a 3-day run, that's gonna be put off for later. Maybe I'll get back to it. I don't know, but what I mean to say is, whenever I decide to do the 3-day challenge of Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, which is basically when you beat the game in a total of 6 days, because technically the first 3 days you're stuck, going through the motions, unable to actually control your destiny, so to speak. But I've practiced trying to do that, and there are a few bugs I still need to work out, and truth be told, I'm kind of burnt out from Majora's Mask, which is why this video is so late. Now, what is this video? This is a bonus video. For those who are unfamiliar with the way I do things, I usually try to have a bonus video lined up to finish up a project. It basically is a way for me to highlight some tidbits of extra tips, and maybe some Easter eggs, maybe secrets, maybe a little bit of extra bonus material that nobody really gives a flying fart about, but it's the little extra fluff and filler that helps kind of tie off the end of stuff. It's kind of like how on DVDs, whenever you finish a video and it takes you immediately to the screen, bonus scenes or bonus video or extra cut scenes or whatever, extra stuff like that. Yeah, so anyway, that's what this is. This video of Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask is going to cover 24 secrets, Easter eggs, and or extra cutscenes that probably nobody here is going to care about, but I'm going to do it anyway. Again, this is not going to cover everything. This is just kind of going to highlight some things that I thought were exceptionally important. If you want a full coverage, I could definitely direct you to Destiny Entertainment. They are a YouTube channel, and they cover all kinds of secrets and games. They did a really thorough job on the Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. You're going to love it if you're really a big fan of the Legend of Zelda series. Anyway, I got to stop rambling here, guys and gals. We got to get to it, so here we go. Let's do it to it. Number 1. Many of you know that Cafe is right on time in the morning on the first day where he decides to go and deliver a letter. Well, if you happen to wear the blast mask and blast next to him, you'll actually damage him. He is the one and only character in this game that I know of who isn't necessarily an enemy per se, but is somebody that will actually take damage upon the contact and explosion of the blast mask. Number 2. In the Stockpot Inn, many of you know that there are 2 floors to this place. You also know that it probably doesn't open until 8 o'clock, so we're going to have to take the top floor entrance. On the second floor, on the third door to the right, there is actually a room full of bunk beds. What some of you may or may not know, and some of you who watch my Let's Play probably already know, is there is a pair of dirty underwear. Smells like dirty wet wipes! You also notice the sound of Guru Guru playing, but what's most important is this underwear that somebody decided to change actually has a stinky fungus aroma around it. Well, if you happen to have an empty bottle handy, you can actually capture the scent here by simply scooping it up while wearing the mask of scents, and you will get a magic mushroom. Good to know someone left their dirty, fungus-infested underwear on the bunk bed. Makes you think twice before laying down on somebody's random bed, hey? Number 3. Inside Deku Palace, many of us remember the hardships we spent trying to clear through the royal gardens, especially with all the lovely Deku guards they had lying about trying to seek out and throw us out. Well, if you all remember the stone mask, you can actually use this if you decide you want to revisit this place and sneak around. But I will caution you, even though this does work and you're pretty much guaranteed to run as fast as you can, your sword, however, is not invisible. So if you try slicing with the stone mask, you will be tossed out. So be wary of wanting to cut things while you have the stone mask on, because it kind of gives you away. Number 4. The Lone Crow out here on the western portion of Termina Field. If you come out here in the western entrance from Clocktown, somewhere around here there's usually a lone little crow flying about. Once you locate him, if you play the Sonata of Awakening, you will actually initiate a hidden little Easter egg that even I didn't know of when I first played this game. Upon doing so, this crow will gradually start to fly around. You'll want to put the Goron mask on when you do this, and he will drop rupees as he flies around Termina Field. Pretty nice little way to make some money, but I can guarantee you there are faster ways. Be that as it may, I thought this was a neat little worthwhile Easter egg to show off. Number 5. Many of you probably were sitting at home watching my Let's Play of this, as I passed by this several times. Well, as it turns out, there are actually these little note boards on the wall toward the northern part of Termina Field. If you so choose to play the notes on the wall, usually they're songs that are already played, or they're just random notes, you will actually receive rupees and the notes will disappear. But if you decide you want to play some more music, you can actually go out into a hole or out to another area and return here once more, and there will be some more notes to play. Number 6. This lone soil on the wall. Some of you are probably thinking like, okay, this is not a gold Skulltula house. Why the heck is this here? Well, if you remember the logic from the golden Skulltula house, in the southern swamp that is, by dropping some bugs out and letting them crawl up the wall into the seed plot that is on the wall, and this is somewhere between the southern and eastern portion of Termina Field, you will receive some rupees. Yay! Riches for bugs. Isn't that nice? Number 7. Have you ever had the urge to want to just cut the crap out of a sign inside a Legend of Zelda game? In this game, you can do that. But then you think, oh crap, I should have read the sign just to see what it said. Well, no worries. By simply playing the Song of Healing, you can actually realign the sign or repair the sign back to its original form. Pretty nifty, huh? Especially since you get to see a sign float back into place. Number 8. Sakin the Thief. We all know that approximately 12 o'clock midnight on the first night, he winds up stealing a bomb bag from this old lady. Well, instead of slicing with your sword, if you so choose to, you can shoot him with an arrow, and you will actually cause the bomb bag he's carrying to explode, thus killing Sakin the Thief. Well, implied killing. Of course, they don't actually show that because, you know, hey, this wouldn't be rated E for everyone, now would it? Assuming that it is that, of course. I need to shut up here. Okay, see you guys in the next little Easter egg tidbit secret. Number 9. Ever wonder what the circus leader's mask is for besides crying and leaving a trail of tears? Well, if you put it on, and you talk to Cremia before you decide to go on the mission, then, on your mission to help drive the milk straight to town, you'll find out that the Gorman brothers, who would normally try to pursue and steal the milk right in front of you, will actually stay at bay and leave you alone. You can strike them with your arrows as many times as you'd like, but they won't ever attack you because they assume that you're on their side because of Gorman's mask. Number 10. Let's say you decide you don't want to use the circus leader to your advantage, the mask that is. Well, if you come bearing gifts of arrows that is, and you make sure that you have a full wallet, and you successfully complete this mission, you will actually be rewarded with something else. Get ready, because this is going to be really epic here.
Thank you. You are pretty cool. This isn't very big, but accept my thanks.
Aw, we got a hug! Yay! Hugs for the win! You did it. You helped Cremia. You feel all the warm and fuzzy inside. Oh, you could get used to this. Oh, I bet with where your face is at. Anyway, let's move on, shall we? Number 11. In the graveyard of Icona Canyon, if you choose to destroy all the bats within the graveyard that appear on the second day, then proceed to talk to Dampé.
Was it you chased those bats away? That's a big help. It isn't much, but here's 30 rupees for your trouble. Take it.
You'll receive 30 rupees. Nice little price, nice little prize. Alternatively, if you didn't find that prize very worthwhile, if you so choose to wear the Gibdo mask, Scaro's mask, or the captain's hat, and then talk to Dampé, you'll scare the crap out of him.
They're out! Why are they out when it's not even night?
Run, you crazy gravedigger, run! Number 12. Many of us remember Ikana's castle, where we had to go through all the tricks and traps, only to find out we had a mid-boss fight at the end. Well, if you so choose to when fighting Ikana's cronies here, if you have the Bremen mask on, and you proceed to march around the room, the two servants here will proceed to march around in a fashion that looks rather comical. Hit! Left! 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 Right! Left! Number 13. Many of you remember I already showed this off, but for the sake of showing it off again, if you happen to have the captain's hat from the graveyard, he'll freak out.
Oh, Kira! Is it not Captain Kira? But you're so... tiny! I was nearly fooled by what you have done!
Oh, crap. Well, I guess we gotta go kick their butts. Number 14. Gossip Stones. I know I said I wasn't going to bother with these much, but I figure I at least owe you showing you guys an explanation as to what all you can do with these. If you strike a Gossip Stone, it'll cause the screen to convulse, and it'll tell you how much time you have left remaining before the end of the world. Alternatively, if you read them with the Mask of Truth, it'll respond to the mask and tell you a little secret that it happens to hold. In this case, this one happens to talk about gold dust, and it tells you where you can win it, when you can win it, and some things you can do with it. For example, you can sell it to the smithy for 40 rupees, or you can go to the curiosity shop and sell it for 200 rupees. Pretty handy, huh? What, not impressed? Okay, well, here's something for you. If you place a bomb in front of it, or use the blast mask, causing an explosion in front of it will cause the timer to go off. Houston, we have liftoff. Oh, I should have probably cleared the area before we initiated that. Oops. Gossip Stone down, y'all. Gossip Stone down. Number 15. Word in town is apparently there's a lady that has a thing for Zoras. And word in town says that this lady happens to work at the treasure chest shop. So let's find out.
Well, hello there, handsome. Wanna play? Oh, hey, for you it's only 5 rupees.
Ooh, good looks for the win, man. Oh yeah. Time to play. Yeah, rocket, Zorlink, rocket. Number 16. Ever have that moment where you buy magic beans, but you forget to pick up some spring water? Don't worry, we've all been there, done that. Play yourself the Song of Storms, and you will actually cause it to rain, as we all know. But what you probably don't know is by doing so, you will automatically cause the magic bean to grow. Additionally, if you happen to get jinxed by one of these bubble guys, it can be problematic when you need to use your sword. But if you happen to play the Song of Storms, our magic song of the day, you will actually nullify the effects of the jinx. Finally, if you happen to be in front of a Gossip Stone and you play the Song of Storms, instead of having a fairy pop out of it like you would normally have, you will actually have a mega-sized fairy, which you can't capture in a jar, but you can actually collect, and it will restore not only your HP, your hearts, but it will also restore your magic meter. Number 17. If you remember a while back when I decided to show you guys some tidbits of tips and tricks on how to make money, you'll remember that I showed you that if you shoot light arrows at the Jinx bubbles, you'll actually receive a whopping 50 rubies for defeating them with light arrows. Additionally, if you decide to do this with likes, you will actually achieve the same result. Nice little sweet revenge, and a whopping rupee reward in the process of it. Now that's sweet justice. Oh yeah. Number 18. Oh no, it's the attack of Takuri! Wait, what? Ah, get back here! Well, as many of you know, when Takuri attacks you, he will flee rapidly, giving you no chance to attack him, and he will steal one of your very valuable items. Usually it's your bottle, sometimes it can actually even be your sword. Well, fret not, because there is a way to get it back. At 10 o'clock at night in the west side of Clocktown, you'll find the Curiosity Shop is open. And along with the bomb bag that Sakin would steal normally if you let him, you'll find that your item that he had stolen from you by that nasty, devious little bird, you'll find your items here ready to be bought. Usually they're relatively cheap except for the sword, but still, kind of lame that you have to do this. Pretty evil little feature in the game, but this is just mostly for those who happen to have their things stolen and are wondering where the heck do they gotta go. Alright, well with that, we're gonna move on to the next Easter egg slash secret. Number 19. Who's hungry for lunch? I know, let's find out.
Oh, Tortoise, I've already had lunch today.
Grandmother, I'm Anju. Tortoise was my dad. And you haven't had lunch yet.
Oh, I've had lunch. Now, be quick and take that away.
Not eating is bad for you. Please eat.
Didn't I say that I already ate lunch, Tortoise? Impossible, child.
Then don't eat my food. I give up.
Phew. Phew? Would you like me to read you a story, Tortoise?
Naughty grandmother, bad grandma. Okay, so this really isn't much of a secret, but it's more or less a cute little scene I thought I'd share with you. On to number 20. Number 20. If you all remember the Anju Cafe side quest, you'll remember there were a lot of things to remember. One of which was to remember to give Cafe's pendant to Anju, to which she freaks out and is very grateful that you were able to give something from him to her, giving her hope and confidence that Cafe will indeed come for her. Unfortunately, not everybody is very pleased with Anju being hopeful for her fiancé-to-be, Cafe. If you come in here at about 10 p.m. at night, assuming you remember to pick up the room service key on the first day, you'll find a little area you can actually listen to.
Okay, Anju, we're leaving in the evening for the ranch. Cremia will take us in. She's your best friend, right? I wonder if Cafe is really at Cremia's place. Oh, if Cafe is there, your mother will give him a smack or two. Besides, think about Cremia. She needs strength from a partner and business support from Madame Aroma. If Cafe really has run off with Cremia, she'll get both. Please, don't be sad. How happy could you possibly be, marrying a man who runs off when he's about to be married? It would make your life unhappy, just like your mother's. But in the letter, it said he definitely would come back. Come back to what? Won't this town be crushed beneath the moon the morning after tomorrow? Forget about that letter. For now, just try to survive. Everything else will follow. Yes, Mother. Thank you.
Oh my, quite a heated argument. Conflicting emotions aside, I guess that goes to show you Anju has a lot going on in her mind. But be that as it may, we gotta move on to the next Easter egg. So, see you guys on number 21. Number 21! We remember what happened previously on number 20. Well, if you happen to be wearing Cafe's mask and talk to Anju's mother, you'll find a rather displeasing reaction.
Don't speak to me wearing such an unpleasant mask!
Yeesh. Fine then, be that way. I guess we'll just go ahead and move on to Easter egg slash secret number 22, if you're gonna be that way. I'm in the stock pot and wearing Cafe's mask. Okay, I'm being dumb here. See y'all in a second. Number 22. It's the end of the world! Oh no! What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I know, let's talk to the swordsman. What's this? A sign's in place where he's supposed to be sitting.
I'll be on vacation for a short while. Please don't look for me. Oh yeah.
Well, as it turns out, if you look right back here and cut open this little board, you'll find some jars with some rupees. A lot of good that'll do you. And the guy cowering in the corner here.
I'm scared. I can't take it. I don't want to die.
Oh, poor buddy. Don't worry. A hop, skip, and a jump, and I'll be able to start time over once more. Number 23. Remember when we picked up Fierce Deity's mask, and we saw how powerful it was going up against Majora and all its lovely incarnations? Well, if you're itching to pick a fight, pick one with Adalwa, because you can actually use the Fierce Deity's mask against him. Let's find out how much more powerful we are, Oh my, yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, you like that, don't you, you dirty jungle ape, you? And last but certainly not least, number 24. If you talk to the Happy Mess salesman wearing any of your masks that you have obtained through the game, he will tell you exactly what mask it is, he'll comment on it, and whether or not it's a rare or an expensive mask. He'll also comment, usually right after it, that that's not the mask he's looking for, and that he encourages you to continue looking for Majora's Mask. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I know it wasn't very splendiferous, but that was my 24 random secrets / Easter eggs. Thank you all for tuning in to this bonus video. Love y'all muches. Please don't let your toes flap, and peace out, y'all, because this is the end of Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Time to put a close to this chapter book, y'all. Oh, yeah.